Just like
I think that is. I'm guessing that it's like a family joke. It's like
okay, okay,
you know, a brotherhood joke kind of thing going on.
gotcha.
Um, I do not think it is. I would like to see Alliance sponsor that team if they're
Oh, that
still
would be
down to
amazing.
sponsor
Yeah,
some teams.
some family teams. Yeah,
If you like those, you're in for a treat right now.
and good start so far. IFEC has Trif in the corner. IFEC.
I mean, I thought it's a great team name.
That is a good team name.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Good recognition, turning around after knocking Nuckles off stage, recognizing maybe it's a good opportunity to send Trif off and get an edge guard there instead, but now I4 maybe able to edge guard Knuckles. No, doesn't find it.
Yeah, I4 just staying on the platform, I like that, just covering what Peach can't cover quickly, which is like jumping quickly for like a flow takes a bit of time and a double jump takes a bit of time. Knuckles in a difficult situation right now, but the back throw is a bit of invincibility, or like a bit, at least hitting the other person.
Yeah, and finding that kill as well. Now Trif off stage, not going to kill just yet, but can Knuckles clean anything up here? Trif actually dropping the stock there. Uncharacteristic to die in that situation, but
a pretty small lead for the blue team right now as FecFec surrenders the first stock. The red team finding their footing again. This is the first game of a big set. This is doubles. You got to adapt, and you're not going to be able to realize what's happening in the first game. The second game is going to be a very important one, though, as the blue team definitely focusing a bit more on Knuckles right now, I feel like.
Yeah, I can see that, but now I4 still at 150. Finally, Trif's going to pick that up, and Knuckles missing. FecFec coming down with that parasol.
And now that's the red team that has the center stage, and they're really holding the wall right now. Although Trif does decide to go under the platform and kind of breaking that formation that they had.
Yeah, I4 has done a really good job of finding a clean way in the center, like not stepping on anybody's toes, just finding a way through the platforms to reclaim that center space, because that's something so crucial in teams, just holding that space there to be able to fight outwards, push everybody away from you, and have your space to be able to just keep your ground and not worry about being sent off stage in some random scramble.
It's a very simple schematic of like you want to push each character out, and then once you find that one character on one side is getting weaker, and then you can start edge guarding, then the other person will like start edging towards you to help you out, while also keeping an eye on the other person that's trying to come at you.
Yeah.
Which is a very scary technique when you're against it.
Oh yeah, it's dominating, really. That's what you'll see the way better teams players do, and what sets them apart really is having that sort of game plan, the macro game plan, as opposed to worrying mostly on these 1v1s.
Exactly.
Trif is going to pick up that stock from FecFec, and now I4 also in a dangerous position above Nuckles.
But the team combo starting to happen. FecFec putting Knuckles off stage, and actually the hit from Trif kind of helped FecFec turn around and grab the edge. That was pretty nice for the blue team right there.
Yeah, what a call out by I4 just jumping out there to kill Trif. It's not so often you see that because Trif is really good at stock tanking in those situations.
Yeah, and also he's, as we saw earlier, he's great at looking out for what's happening from the other team, right? He's really good at keeping a very wide lens eye of the game.
Dash attack forward air is going to be absolutely brutal. Sends Knuckles off, and unfortunately, I think in that situation as well, it's hard to recognize that Knuckles doesn't have a chance to get back to stage. So you're better off hedging your bets that you have to go out there for the edge guard. Oh man, FecFec going deep for that edge guard.
I kind of it does put some pressure, but it also puts you in a very weird spot as the Peach, and also the Sheik is kind of like now I got to hold the stage all by myself.
Yeah, especially with an invincible Knuckles coming in. That's dangerous spot to be in.
Maybe a bit of wanting to finish. Oh, the turnip.
Yeah, Stitch Face coming out, and Trif holding onto it, staying patient, waiting for that, and now a good opportunity to edge guard maybe with the Stitch Face. Oh,
it disappeared. Yeah, the timer ran out. That's going to be it for the Stitch Face as Knuckles stays on the platform, trying to double edge guard with the Trif holding the ledge, right, holding the pressure at the edge.
So tricky. I4 kind of feigning going to the platform and just going just over the platform to make it to center and landing on the stage, because you saw Trif got baited by that. Trif was ready to punish on the platform.
Oh my god, and I4 making big plays here. Knuckles out of the picture as I4 still has two stocks to play with. In fact, 88, 99, 98%, but still on the last stock to say. Trif has a big hill to climb, but if someone can do it, Trif can definitely do it.
100%. This is going to be tricky, but Trif doing a great job of separating them for now, and almost finding that kill on I4, unfortunately not quite getting it. That might have been the deal breaker here.
Yeah, you're going to see the classic doubles play, which is like play like you're against Ice Climbers if you're in 1v2. Just kind of push one away and then fight the other. Try to bait, try to like target switch very efficiently and like bait the duo into thinking you're going for one and then you're going for the other. It's very tricky. It's when the micro game is coming out in in doubles usually, and so it's really hard to switch between the two. So Trif doing that right now is a pretty impressive display of skill, as the two really tried to finish it out, maybe a bit too impatient.
I was going to say they're doing a great job of staying patient. I mean, I4 just staying on the top platform and needling, and FecFec hanging back. But now, yeah, got a little bit antsy there. This fall through forward air is going to send off. But again, Trif just perfect on that spacing. But that's going to do it. Nice find, and they pick up that first game.
All right. They finally pick it up. It was a war, for sure. That first game was way longer than I thought it would be. Usually first game is kind of like go very quick because you have a lot of chaos in the start of the game and in the middle of the game, and it's usually at the end that it settles, and that's when you're going to start to see how the set is going to play out. But they really found their footing, each team, very quickly into the game, so that's very impressive.
Now we're going to Yoshi's, maybe hoping with this lack of space that Nuckels is going to make some work happen here with these forward smashes, or even just any other tipper, really.
He's staying on Mars for the moment. I don't know if there's like a game plan of like, I'll always stay Mars until we're in a situation where I feel like what I'm doing has answers and they are not gonna, I don't have any more like tricks up my sleeve, or I don't, like the game plan isn't working, let's try this other game plan that would worked out.
Right, last resort, and sometimes that's what you need. I mean, a lot of people will save this stage as a last resort, even Yoshi's story, because in doubles a lot of chaos on this stage, right? You can't really keep up, so a lot of people think that if you're in a really dire situation, sometimes going to Yoshi's is a good gamble. You just might end up with a winning situation right out the gate from some random scramble.
Yeah. A bit of a very even game for the moment. I think that both of the team understand and have a lot of respect for each other, and so they're being a bit less aggressive. I like that FecFec is hanging on to that stock as she waits for I4 to come in.
Yeah, now I4 going to get this grab on Nuckels, and Trif again not making it back to ledge. Very unfortunate.
Oh, that's some big down smashes, really popping them up. Those shields really getting tiny on the red team. I4 has been doing such an amazing job, because like most people know FecFec, but maybe I4 is still a bit unknown. But I4 is really, you know, stepping up to the plate, and I haven't seen her play too much in doubles, but now I'm really realizing how much work she put in, and being a more than valuable add to the team right now. As FecFec manages to hang on to that stock, it's going to be the end for I4 finally losing a second stock.
Also worth noting, like as soon as the two Peaches are left, they just don't want to engage with each other.
Oh yeah,
like, whatever,
it's like,
let's
well,
leave it. My teammate's coming back. Just, we'll figure this out in a sec.
Yeah, Mexican standoff, and then we'll see once the, you know.
Oh, and there you go. That's the Yoshi story platform coming into play.
Yeah.
Great recognition by Nuckels, catching that tech away and finding that kill. That was a crucial kill because now they have a comfortable lead they can work with. As long as they hold on to it, they should be fine.
But there's one stage where it can change very quickly, though. It is definitely Yoshi's story, as the blue team manages to find a great combo string. Not going to be able to finish it out, though. Oh, that up air could have been big.
Oh, the jab, did you see that? Yeah. So Trif got sent super far away, gets jabbed by I4 on the top platform to cancel all that knockback. And now it's looking a little scary. If Nuckels loses this stock here, it could very well swing back into blue team's favor.
Yeah, again, Yoshi's story coming into play, and we see how well this string combos together very quickly, even with those two characters that seem a bit cumbersome to play with. Ooh, I love this target switching between Trif and...
Oh no! Okay, good. So falling backwards off random can sometimes be a little bit scary, especially if you fast fallen by accident, but I4 managing to make it back. Another shot. Oh, a double purpose back air, poking away at Trif and also sending Nuckels off. And now it's just a matter of, oh, nice counter. It's just a matter of cleaning up this Trif stock, and maybe they're in a good position. Oh, what a wait!
Oh my god, that was an amazing wait, but Nuckels manages to finish ECAT stock at the same time. Ooh, Nuckels playing better right here. Almost killed FecFec off of that up tilt.
FecFec staying patient up there, waiting for an opportunity and finds it, but unfortunately too low, and now I4 has to make it happen.
And honestly, it might be time for I4 to make it happen.
Unfortunately, it's against Trif, one of the best players in Europe. It's going to be difficult. Good start, tacking on some damage, but Trif tacking on damage of his own. And at 80%, crouch cancel is going to be out of the question soon, and then you're sort of left wondering what you're going to do in this situation, because this grab is huge, but
honestly,
what's next?
If there's one moment that I4 can do it, it's now. The way she's been playing since the beginning of that set has showed us nothing but greatness. And Trif has to switch back to singles mode, as I4 is really looking to turn up the jets right now. Great net to send her off stage. The battle of the princesses.
Yeah, again, another nair, and that'll do it. No, not quite. Another edge guard opportunity for Trif. And this time going back to the exact same space. I think at that point you really have to mix up the recovery a little bit.
Yeah.
I mean, that was the third time going there, and both the first times Trif showed that he could very well reach.
For sure.
He could very well get you
I
there,
know
so.
how to do that edge guard. I know the rinse and repeat. If you're not going to change it up, I'm not going to change it up.
Exactly.
And no matter how good your DI is, at some point you just have too much percent.
Because that's sort of the situation where you can start to trick people. If you've done it twice and then it's that sort of tense situation, then Trif might get a little bit too confident, go for that, and you've upbeat straight up instead, and you're going to get ledge. You have another opportunity, right?
It's either you get too confident or you're having trouble choosing between two options, because obviously Peach is a slower character that can't cover that many options. So maybe she can cover like two options with like one main one and then the other one as a backup. And if you're not comfortable enough, then you might like have trouble choosing between the two. But right now, 1-1. This set is looking just as juicy as we thought it would. Those two teams just looking to not end up. What would they be? Fifth, I'm guessing.
Yeah, fifth. Loser of this gets fifth. So yeah, both these teams really don't want this. I mean, it would be absolutely crazy for I4 and FecFec to take even fifth at this point. But anything beyond that is absolutely incredible.
It's just you know, it's just the icing on the cake at this point.
Icing on the eclair.
Icing on the eclair is what I've heard we say in France. I think we say oh la la, and icing on the baguette.
True, yeah.
I think it's what we say.
That's basically what an eclair is, you know?
If you think about it.
Is
it the classic, is a hot dog a sandwich, you know, kind of deal?
True, yeah. Knuckles opting for Fox as well in this game, but losing his first stock already. Maybe not the greatest pick, but we'll see.
Yeah.
To prove dividends.
I mean, it is hard, because you're going to be able to get split up so well by Fox in the situation, and then the 2v1 with Fox and Peach against you is going to be a bit tricky. But if they feel comfortable on a wider stage, then I don't see why they wouldn't pick it, I guess.
Oh, and almost catching. If Trif had managed to connect with the Parasol on Nuckles there, it would have saved him, but unfortunately just a little bit too close to the stage.
Yeah.
Nuckles getting stuck in his dash dance there a little bit.
FecFec still hanging on to that first stock, 121. Still wants to get even more onto like that double down smash. Looking pretty.
Down smash is going to kill, and now, yeah, nicely done by I4, just hanging out by the ledge, not getting too antsy or jumping in there to fight that 2v1. We've talked about it a lot, just staying patient, staying disciplined. And now an opportunity to edgeguard Trif maybe, or even Nuckles turns attention away immediately, noticing that that's a way more advantageous situation to be in.
Trif playing the down smash at the ledge. Oh my god, FecFec just going in. Tech chase looked like it was singles at this point. And we said, like, you know, blue team, we don't know about this stage, but they're doing better than ever right now.
Oh yeah.
And yeah, the classic the Fox from Nuckles. I mean, doing his best right now, but that blue team is really putting on a lead. 69% on FecFec, we love to see it.
Staying patient, not jumping into those up tilts, but still tacking on a lot of damage here for Nuckles. He finds his back air. Can he clean up this FecFec stock? He's just dash dancing in and out, trying to find an opportunity, but
oh no! God,
misses
Nuckles.
an up air.
Yeah, that was like one hit away from being an amazing team combo, like a classic Armada team combo, you know, Armada Android.
He had the right idea, of course. He was ready for it. It's just wasn't meant to be.
Wasn't meant to be.
Oh, what a trade from FecFec, and now they're up 3 stocks, commanding lead.
And with how well they've been keeping their stock for the moment, I wouldn't expect less than just them like keeping the plan going. 131%, 139, they're not stopping. Trif doesn't not able to get those rinse and repeat on the platform because of how much higher the platform is at this point on this stage. Which is definitely a reason why they could have picked it.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, just having that opportunity to live a little bit longer, a few more times, will start to stack up. And Nuckles was ready for that top plat. That was a really nice wave land, but unfortunately couldn't get the up smash out. But that's going to be a huge shine. Nice
save with the down air. Oh my god. Having the recognition to go all the way across the stage, go save her teammates. That team is looking psychic.
Oh yeah. Oh no, the needle push. Putting
that was
Trif
too
on
clutch.
The ledge. That was way too clutch, yeah.
Oh my god, and that team, it's crazy because like usually that right now they're doing the classic, you know, we're going 2v1 and we're trying to get rid of Trif. Some people do the like classic with we're staying on our ground and we're not moving too much, and then you have to come to us. Them, they're always switching it up. They're like, oh, where we're gonna be, are we gonna attack you, are we gonna go away, are we gonna let you back? And I feel like Trif is having a real hard time like dealing with that. He's like, I don't know where to space, I don't know where I'm safe, I don't know where I'm not safe. It is very scary.
Yeah, it is pretty scary. I agree. It's sort of the illusion of safety.
Exactly.
You feel like, oh, okay, I've been in this situation. I feel okay, but this is such a shake-up of a team. I feel like I4 and FecFec don't really play by the rules here.
No, they don't. I mean, that new generation is just like on all types of drug, on 20x, on on-comp punch, on unranked, on and what else you want. And they look at the older generation. They're like, what the hell are you doing that? You can just. They have a fresh mind. You can just do that. It is much better. Have you seen the frame data on that shit? Do you know what frame data is?
Alright, Nuckels opting to go back to Marth here for FD.
Ooh, Trif really trying to get that edge guard. A peach on peach edge guard. That's not something you're going to see every day.
Nice catch by Trif, turning around, using the float to come back. And now Nuckels missing another chance. He missed a tipper S-smash a second ago, and now he missed that up tilt. And now, okay, well, I4 just drops the stock anyway, so luckily he gets bailed out for it.
I do feel like he was doing better with Moss on that specific team, you know, composition.
Right, yeah. No, agreed. I think this is a better choice. I think it was mostly a Dreamland pick. I think Marth sort of struggling against both these characters on Dreamland. You'd rather just sort of play it out with a character you feel better with. You don't want to get too discouraged.
Like he missed a couple of like key combo like continuation with Trif, and I feel like maybe when you see that you're like, all right, I'm gonna go back to Moss. I know my hitboxes. I know how to play the character even better than my secondary. It's going to be a bit more intuitive.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, what a call out from Nuckels, sniping that ledge and taking that stock from I4, but now the two Peaches both at 147, 4 stocks apiece. That's pretty funny.
Yeah. And oh my god, so this time I4 is the one that's getting much into the battle, losing her stock, but it's fine because FecFec just started to lose her first stock, but Trif trying to hold on as much as possible, 161% at this point. Trying to save Nuckels as he hangs onto the ledge, trying to refresh his invincibility.
Nuckels staying patient though, using these down tilts to keep Sheik at bay, and now a nice little team combo coming out by Trif as well, using that back air to set up for another opportunity for Nuckels, but nice pickup from blue team.
Yeah, I4 has been everywhere. Oh my god, that's maybe what, like 20 spot in a row or something like that.
Going for the record.
Now the blue team a bit separated, but she's doing the old school, like the Shino stalls. But we don't really see them anymore.
They're a little bit like not safer, but a little bit less difficult, right? A little bit easier.
Do you think so? I feel like Sammy stalls are just as easy.
I'm terrible at both, so
okay.
I can't say.
But I guess you have the proof of you have a hitbox that's coming out, so maybe it feels safer, you know.
I'm very impressed with how FecFec has dealt with going in against Trif, because it's such a daunting task to have to face Trif, and in a Peach Ditto no less. But she's done a really good job of just poking and prodding and staying away, you know, like keeping her distance, not getting too committed. That's when Trif just sharks you so hard.
I agree so much. I think she knows that like Trif is the better Peach player there, and even though this is doubles, I need to know my place. I need to stay just on the outskirts, maybe make Trif a bit impatient, although we know that Trif's maybe the most patient player in Europe, to be honest. And make him come to me.
And this is commanding. Nuckels now off stage at 140, and now, I4 losing the stock. Okay, back to even.
This is where the semi stall comes in clutch, because you cannot be like, you know, to the stage at this point.
Right.
But yeah, this is the blue team's game to lose, to bring it to a 2-2. And right now with Nuckels out of the picture, 1 stock to 1 stock on the red team, 163%. FecFec is going to be so far, but I4 manages to keep her stock, and which is what the most important is at this point. Although 2v1, Trif doesn't seem to want to go in too much. She's going to let I4 live at this point.
Yeah, but Trif has to do something here with Nuckels in the fray against both of them. See Trif, floating directly over to cross up on the grab, because you have to also worry about using your own teammate as a projectile against you, right?
Yeah.
Like if you float over, you ensure that forward throw is not going to connect with you, and you can still get a punish if they decide to, you know, chuck your teammate at you.
And right now the blue team is building the wall. They're with peach jumping and the needles towards the ground, or like at least at a parallel level to the ground down. It's really hard for the two characters to approach. I think the FecFec game is really getting into play right now, the audience. I know the chat is going nuts.
This is so tense. Like, this is a huge game because, I mean, obviously if blue wins, then blue wins. But if red wins, that's a huge breath of relief. And blue might even be kind of disappointed that they couldn't close it out.
Yeah.
Trif finding that forward throw. That's not going to kill just yet. FecFec finds the backer on Nuckels. It sends off, and Trif also off stage now.
Oh my god, and almost catching after the up air, another up air, that's going to be it, and now it's all on Nuckels.
Nuckels is off stage, 176. One hit is going to do this right now.
Well, I don't know about this.
There it is, I4 and FecFec, they make it into losers semis. Congratulations, so well played.
A big congratulations to the team hailing